working to fix things, to support family, and to bring food on the table and all of those above things. So I started working, and I did some pretty interesting jobs. I remember the first job that I did. I used to work at 13 in a STD and a PCO booth in Mumbai. Not a very good place to be, working around because it was right next to the red light area. And I hated working in that area because it was only 400 rupees, but it was a lot at that back then. Then I started working, some other odd jobs, like, along with my college, to support my college. I started working for Taj Hotel, in Mumbai. I'm sure all of you guys remember. And I used to sit in the basement of the Taj Hotel, wrapping chocolates all day long, okay, with my friends, with my buddies, having a chit chat. So I liked that job, in hindsight, if I look at it. Also, I remember one of the other interesting jobs that I did was sitting on the streets of Mumbai, on Clay Road, with a box of t-shirts and selling t-shirts. But most of the time, I was daydreaming. You know why? Because I never connected with these jobs. I enjoyed some, and I hated some. But I never connected with these jobs because I was looking at the future. I was looking at the vision. I was looking at better possibilities. There are two things that really, really kept me going. One was the vision of a better future. How can I make things better? How can I make things better for my mom, who's struggling? And I'm struggling to put things together. And the vision of the future. Now, there is a relevant to what I'm saying here, the vision and the reason, which I'm going to explain in a while. And by the way, when I was sitting selling t-shirts, I used to see one of my best friends walking by the same street, Clay Road in Mumbai, going to an engineering college close by to become a marine engineer. I used to wonder why this is happening to me. Will I ever be able to do something meaningful with my life, or I'll be just doing all these odd jobs? And one day, I realized the important lesson, a very profound lesson, because someone shook me, an honest counsel. Someone said, what the hell are you doing with your life? How are you going to fix your problems? And if I have to give you a metaphorical representation of what was happening, let me explain you this way. Imagine you are a runner. Imagine you are an athlete. And you're running your life, okay? You're running a marathon, of course, right? Because it's a long journey. And when I was running, I realized all my problems, they're running at the equal speed at which I'm running. I looked at my left, I had 4 problems. I was thinking, how am I going to fix my life? My sister's marriage, this, that. On the right, and I saw similar problems. They're running at equidistance, equal speed, right? And I realized that if I have to win the race, I need to run at a better speed. I need to run at a better speed so that I can leave these problems behind and win the race. I asked the question, what do I have to do to start running faster? The answer came in that I must make more money, no matter what. If I have to compromise, if I have to do anything that I have to do, I have to make more money. And lucky for me, there's a lot of grace in my story, by the way. God has been kind, I've been lucky. I got the opportunity, one of the best opportunities, to travel the world, working on cruise ships. Imagine that. What a fantastic opportunity to make more money, travel the world, and get paid for it. How many of you would love that? Fantastic, right? Now, this happened because I had the foundation of not being comfortable, being in a place where it was painful, and I wanted to transform into something amazing. I went out there, saw the amazing world, and one of my most pressing questions that I got answer and clarity on, what makes people like my mom, and what makes people like someone else who will go down the drain just because of a challenge. So I started exploring and having conversations with people. I've sat and had conversations with, I remember in South Pacific Island, there was this guy whose forefathers used to be cannibal, right? And I had conversations with these kind of people. I have had conversations with some amazing leaders globally, from you name a country, and I've got to have a conversation. There used to be 45 different nationals working on cruise ships. And I came across some amazing leaders. Some people were not apt to work with, but I learned a lot. I learned so much. I learned the difference between a Mahatma Gandhi who saw a certain pain, had taken that pain, and in fact, he's understood other people's pain, compassion, and took everything and became a leader going forward in the right direction. Imagine this, there's Helen Keller, right? Vision impairment, but she became the leader to help a lot of other people. And my goal, my aim, is to help those people bring about clarity, focus, and fortune in their life. Going forward in my story, when I traveled the world, after traveling the world, I said, you know what, I'm armed with a lot of understanding of life, human beings, my experience, and I have much more to give, I have much more to create. And remember the seed that I was given by my mom, no matter what, you have to give, you have to create, you have to go out and help someone in need. And the question that I asked, once again, because I found myself back again, driving after 11 years of cruise ship experience, okay, I saw my problems on my left and on my right. I saw the problem. I have made promises to my wife. I'm married now. It's been 5 years. I'm traveling all around the world and she's sitting waiting for me at home. Is it fair? I've made promise to my son, Alman, who's 5 years now. Right? Do I want my son to go through the experience that I went through without a father? Not. Of course not. My mom, my superhero, she's aging. I need to take care of her. And I want to create something amazing. I want to create a legacy. I want my story to inspire millions of people. Can I do that working on cruise ships? The answer came in no. I said, I want to run faster back again. I want to put myself in a spot where I can go out, inspire, find a way. And I found the man, Mr. Irfan Khan. Last 5 years, I learned so much about the coaching industry. In the last 5 years, I've completely changed my life. I spend more time with my family. I take care of my kids. I have 2 boys now. And I inspire, I've impacted more than 80,000 people. I'm the same guy who was sitting on the roadside, wondering, daydreaming, where life is going. I've traveled the world. I'm the same guy who was embarrassed by an Englishman on cruise ship because my English is pathetic. I'm standing here in front of you guys, giving a TED talk. I'm the same guy who had no clarity, absolutely no clarity, lazy. I'm on a mission today to impact 3 million lives by 23rd April 2023. I'm the same guy. It is possible. Turn your pain around, no matter where you are, no matter what you have done. Sometimes you have, if you fall in the categories of flatliners, find someone. You know what? I have a formula, a 3-step formula. You can do it in any order. The first, get an honest counsel. Get someone to sit with you, not your friend, not your family members saying, oh, it's okay, don't worry, life is like this, life is hard. No. Someone who can tell you black is black, white is white, nothing in gray. Second thing, ask yourself, what am I learning from this experience, from this painful event, from the situation that will help me transform, that will help me to become that beautiful butterfly from a caterpillar. Third, have yourself a vision and a reason. Reason will push you to move forward. Vision will pull you forward towards the future. Have these 3 things, start taking action, and move forward, because you don't have to be the character in your book, because you are the author of your book. Let me repeat. You don't have to be the character in your book, because you are the author of your book. I am Irfaan Noorani, a coach since 5 years, impacted lives, and I thank you for listening to me. Thank you so much. Over and out.